What it is, guys, it's your boy the Wolf, alright? The Mad Wolf. The Bad Wolf. The Mad Bad Wolf. The Wolf that's mad. The Bad Mad that's Wolf. Anyway, it's your boy. How you guys doing out there? Feeling fine like cherry wine? Sweet. Let's get at it. So this particular video is labeled, How Much Are You Really Worth? Now, a lot of people don't understand that, like, even though I made it with the bonds and whatever else on the other videos, you guys have to really look at. And now, this is educational information. And obviously, I don't have all the files to prove this. This is information that was either given to me or that I found. So, once again, it's just that education. But in light of all the crazy, some good, some bad, and some other things that are going out there, I want you guys all to know you are worth something. So never give up on yourselves. Keep heart, keep light, keep faith. Keep fighting the good fight, even if it's just for one more day. Okay, guys? We've all been there. So just know that if no one else told you today, I believe in you, all right? Now, that being said, how much are you worth? Well, even on your lowest day, you think you're not worth anything, but there's a cost. And we're going to break down some of that right here. Now, I'm going to jump all over the board, but this is what it is, okay? Take your hair, for instance. If you grow your hair out, okay, and you can sell your hair has worth. People have made hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars, selling their hair. All right, ladies out there, your eggs are worth like $15,000 to $20,000 in some cases. Okay, being a surrogate mom worth $30,000 to $50,000 carrying a kid for somebody out there who can't. Gentlemen, your we'll just call it peanut butter. Has value, not as much as the ladies, but it still has value out there. It can be sold. Your organs, and this is one of the bad things out there, okay? So protect yourselves at all times. Be aware of your surroundings out there. Be aware of vans especially. Be aware of shady-looking cats in larger cars, especially vans that can snatch up. You go to your grocery store, watch your kids. Hold their hands. Don't let them walk in front of you like, let's just say somebody's stupid ex, okay? Even though everything is good there with my child. But I'm just saying, the practices, you have to be more careful, okay? So watch out, especially for vans or cars that have doors that you can easily be pulled into. So if you go to the grocery store, you see a van next to your car, okay, or a child's seat sitting out in the middle of nowhere, leave it alone. Walk with somebody, go get security, be cautious of everywhere you go, okay? That being said, all of your organs have a price of $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. That's why some of these people are being snatched up, okay? And of course, we're not going to get into all the very sad things that are going on out there associated with those lines. So, what else are you worth? Okay, well, we talked about how you have a birth certificate, but what about your death certificate? Oh, yeah. Somebody's going to collect on that, okay? I'm not going to go into certain aspects of this because I don't want to draw smoke. But let's just say there is probably insurance on you through some agencies out there on your death. Okay? So you have to understand that. That's why I showed in the other video where you can go to the Treasury in order to get the bonds and whatever else for your deceased loved ones. Okay? And you have the right to pull all that information. You have the right to inquire on the person who's passed away's account, all their numbers. Do a FOIA on all of their socials, all of their birth certificates, death certificates, all that stuff. Find out every information you can on there and pull what is supposed to be your funds, okay, that have been passed on to you. Hopefully, all of you guys watching these videos are going to start doing trusts for your house, trusts for your person, your assets, things of that nature. You can then transfer all of that stuff into it, and then those people don't have to have things probated. So get your wills and whatever else. I know it ain't a great subject to talk about, but it's facts. Okay, you're going to leave money on the table, and if that money goes unclaimed, you know who it's going to. Okay, not your people until they pay a hefty tax on there, because it's all commerce when you're in their waters. Okay. What else are you worth? Okay, so let's just say, well, financially, you're doing your taxes, right? You have a worth to your employer. Your employer might have insurance over you. You could you're worth something to the workforce, okay, out there, because you are putting money into it, which then goes to. Speaking of which, let's break that down. Okay, so let's back up. What are you worth to the IRS? Okay, well, the IRS, as we all know, collects taxes, and we have talked about the ins and outs, the goods and bads of that. And for those people who are a part of the Wolf Pack, the paid monthly subscription service, there's going to be a little extra tidbit continuation for you guys in there on this one, so you should probably get that. But for the rest of the people, here's what you guys need to know for now: is if your status has not been corrected and you have not filed the correct paperwork and informed them of your revocation of election, and you're continuing to pay federal taxes. Now, I agree you should pay state, because we have been calling ourselves state citizens, so you need to support your state, so pay your state taxes. But as far as the federal, if you're not domiciled on a federal zone and you change your status, then you shouldn't have to pay, and you won't pay taxes. Okay? Some cases you got them reduced. It's up to you. You don't have to completely revocate the whole thing. You can just reduce how much you pay. But once again, it's done with the proper paperwork. So let's just say, what is it? Just rough numbers. I don't care for how accurate I am. But let's just say you make $100,000 a year and you're roughly paying $30,000. Let's just keep it somewhere around there. All right. Well, $30,000 that goes to the federal government, which is a gift, according to the black IRS agent who quit after finding out that there is no law requiring and as a mandate for you to pay taxes. It's merely a, if you will, a gift. Educational information only. Do your own research. I'm just a crazy guy telling you information. But after 10 years of your life making this gift, we'll call it, to the state or estate, however, depending on how you look at it, that's $300,000 after 10 years. Well, how long are you planning on living? So then take 30,000 times, I don't know, people should live, what, an average of at least 50 years, we'll say? Except for some of you youngins out there running lights and driving all wild as frack. Y'all need to slow down, okay? Chill out. We got people like me and kids and stuff out there. But anyway, yeah, so 50 years times $30,000 a year, 1.5. Okay, so let's just say this, guys. Do the math. How much are you really worth? So you might think you're not worth something, and maybe you're not worth something to your bum ex-girlfriend or boyfriend, but it may not feel like nothing to your family, but to the system, you're worth at least 1.5. Okay? And then, according to now this was just information given to me, I can't prove this, but according to what I was told and information I did read, I have not researched this part, but we are supposed to be able to discharge anywhere our debts. Okay, some people have looked up HJR 192, which has been repealed in 1982, so this is old information, but we're supposed to be able to technically discharge up to $1 million a year worth of debt. Now, like I said, it's been repealed, so it is now operating under new information, which I think we talked about in a different video. So go back to my main page on YouTube and search in there for other videos you want to look. So questions as well. Hit that up before messaging me. Some of you guys are asking me questions I've already covered in the videos. I put these videos out to teach, educate, but do your own research. So that being the case, if you live 50 years, technically, credit-wise, you could be looking at you're worth over $50 million, just right there, 51, 52 plus. Now, then, I ask you guys, good sir, why do you think they don't want you leaving their corporation? But I could be just a crazy guy. So, research it for yourself. Start looking up these things. That's all I'm saying. I am so glad I got a treaty with the U.S. and I'm a non-combatant, non-belligerent, and this is just information that anybody can get online. All right, guys, that's about it. So now ask yourself, how much are you worth? Take care of you guys, selves. Stay awake, stay woke, stay educated, and I got more information to bring to you guys. And remember, once again, guys, take care of yourselves, all right? At the end of the day, you, and if you have at least one other person who cares about you, appreciate that. So take care of each other, guys. Talk to you later. Bad Wolf's over and out. Oh, if you don't mind, if you haven't already, hit that bell, like, subscribe. Talk to you later. We are almost at 10,000.